It happened on a storm-slick road where headlights caught the shimmer of rain, just moments before my car veered off and slammed into a massive oak tree. The world went silent, no pain, no sound, just a sudden, total blackness. Then I opened my eyes. I was in my apartment. But everything was off. The clock on the wall didn't tick. My cat didn't blink, didn't move. Dust motes hung motionless in the air like they were stuck in amber. My body felt strange, hollow but light. When I reached out to touch the door handle, my hand passed clean through it. Panic surged. I ran from room to room, calling out. No one heard me. My phone didn't respond to touch. The lights wouldn't turn off or on. I was there but not there. The days passed, or so I assumed. Time was slippery. I haunted my own life, watching the ones I loved mourn and cry. My mother stopped cooking. My brother stopped speaking. My father, always the stoic one, paced the halls at night, whispering to the shadows. I tried everything, shouting, writing, moving objects, but nothing ever worked. I was invisible, a ghost tethered to the place I once called home. Then one evening, I noticed it, the hallway mirror. Unlike everything else in the apartment, it shimmered. Not constantly, but enough to catch the corner of my eye. When I looked straight into it, I didn't see the pale, lifeless shadow I'd become. I saw me, whole, living, breathing. At first, I thought it was memory or madness, but each night, the reflection grew stronger. The mirror seemed to pulse, sensing with something deep inside me. I became obsessed. Was it calling me back or showing me what I'd lost? On the 14th night, though I no longer trusted the count, I stood before it again. The glow was undeniable now, rippling out like heat haze. My hand reached forward without hesitation. When my fingertips touched the glass, a violent jolt surged through me. Not pain, but pressure like being pulled through a keyhole. And then I fell. I gasped for air, real air. The beeping of a heart monitor pierced the haze. I blinked against the sterile white ceiling of a hospital room. A tube tugged at my nose. The light was real. My heartbeat was real. I was real. You're awake, a nurse whispered, dropping her clipboard. You've been in a coma for 3 weeks. We thought we'd lost you, but I'd been somewhere. Not dead, not alive, just in between. And that mirror somehow, impossibly, it had been my tether. Later, when my family stormed in, faces red and raw with disbelief and joy, I held them like I'd never let go. I sobbed into my mother's shoulder. My brother squeezed my hand like he'd never stop. My father just nodded, his eyes shining. That night, alone with the quiet hum of machines, I looked over at the hospital room mirror. It shimmered, not much, just for a second, but it shimmered. And for the briefest moment, I could have sworn my reflection smiled and didn't stop when I did. I swore to cherish every second of this second chance. Life, I'd learned, was too fragile to waste. Have you had that kind of experience? Drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more.